Hey, Dushni who yaps and complains and spurgs out on the things most people like here. I do not like Dialyn design. Oof, hot take over here, but I certainly had a few of those in the past. So let's hope I can properly articulate what exactly I don't like. Now, I'm not a design specialist or professional or anything like that. I'm just a guy with a pair of eyes and an opinion, so nothing unique, so don't take me too seriously. Anyway, before I begin the roast of this design, let's first take a quick look at old designs in order to better illustrate my points. The design of the characters in ZZ is one of the reasons I fell in love with the game in the first place, because unlike other gacha games, ZZ designs are more grounded, more tight, simple, and not overcomplicated. At the same time, they easily tell us pretty much everything to know about the character. So let's keep it simple as I provide a few examples. So who is Lucy de Montefiore? She is a runaway rebellious teenager. Her design screams that part. She has an awkward side tail as if it's her attempt to mask her perfect hair up. She has this bike jacket and torn up shorts, once again, quite a simplified depiction of a biker slash rebel. She has lots of prickly thorns around her design, showcasing her tsundere personality. You know, one of these bad boys? But even despite all of that, she can't escape her good genes, and she still looks cute and adorable. Lucy is just a design brilliance. Who is Nicole Damara? She's a social butterfly, she's cunning, she's maybe a little bit aloof, so she has an open and bold design, showcasing her assets, and I mean all of her assets, on full display. She wears streets clothes, showcasing her upbringing. So who is Zhu Yuan? She's a police officer, so she wears something a police officer would realistically wear in that world. She doesn't have random crap hanging off of her. Who is Jane Doe? She is an undercover cop, a literal street rat, if you will, with a flair for seduction. Once again, perfectly portrayed. Her sexy booty shorts, torn up leggings, all demonstrates the life she's living and the work she's doing. It is very unassuming at first, but once you start looking around in her design, you'll see all sorts of little details that showcase her real work. Who is Alice Thamfield? She's a rich schoolgirl with ADHD obsession on symmetry, so she's wearing her school uniform. Perfectly symmetrical. That design could even considered to be a bit boring, but it's not. The ears and tail add the necessary flair, and the weird device she has on her stomach that showcases her mood adds more uniqueness. The only exceptions to this amazing rule are Yixian, Lucia, Jufufu, and Orphe. Wait, I don't like their designs too? Well, that's the topic for another day. By now you can probably tell where I'm going with this. So let's simplify Dialyn in the same way. Who is Dialyn? She's a high energy, a bit quirky phone support service type of gal. Or lolly. So let's take a look at her. What the fuck is all this shit? There are only two things in the entire design that showcase her personality. That's her sparkly huge eyes and a weird phone cord on her stomach, which looks horrible. She has those Genshin sleeves that I hate. You know, when you cut off the shoulder part and wearing the sleeves separately? And of course they have to be long and useless and flowy. Yeah, if you have seen my streams, I talk about it a lot. But I call this the Genshin design, or the flowy shit. And what I mean by that is that in a lot of those designs, there are a lot of elements that just flow around. Extended sleeves, extended belts, and two-part skirts. So when the character walks around, they look like an amorphous blob floating around. All this floaty shit, I hate it. I hate it, and they seem to be strong with this one. Her giant hair floats, her giant sleeves float, and this ugly apron that she has also floats a bit. She has this quirky color scheme on her, like her nails are red and teal, but her dominant colors are white and black, which looks quite ugly, to be honest. It's like they don't know which direction to push her in. Either make her all colorful, or make her all subdued. Her hair reminds me of 101 Dalmatian, and why does she even have different hair colors? Those hair buns look almost as big as her head, which distracts from the design. The tie? I do not understand what Chinese people don't understand about the fucking tie. Every single gacha game tie gets it wrong. The only character who has a correct tie in gacha gaming is Hyuga from ZZ and Zani from Wuthering Waves. Everybody else fails. Her tie is way too short and looks awkward hanging there like a bull's penis. The tie should always be up to the waist level where you buckle your pants. If you want a short tie, you need to make it narrow as well. This one just looks fucking horrible. Overall, if I squint my eyes, I can't make heads or tails of her design, and she just sort of sprawls in black and white mass. Like, if you didn't know about her role in the world, if I just showed you this, what would you tell me? What is she doing? what is your job? What is your work? Like, you can't tell me a single thing. Or the only thing you can tell me that she comes from Genshin fucking Impact. And if I ever have to talk about Genshin Impact again, I'm gonna shove my balls up my asshole. So, in my humble opinion, here is what they should have done. So, she's a customer support service, sort of an office lolly, so to speak. So, let's go with that line of thinking. I imagine her having more of a office attire, so a tight office skirt, black leggings, and white blouse or a shirt. You can have some fun with the blouse by adding stickers or something else to it to showcase her personality. Maybe she has a unique tie or frills on the shirt. Give her glasses and lose this awful hairstyle. Give her just a bun or a ponytail or something. You can keep the dual hair color, but weave it in more naturally. I gave AI a prompt. He made this, which I think looks okay. Her legs are kind of fucked up here, but don't look at that. But this should give you a general idea of what I mean. So the thesis of the thesis. Son of a, you try to say it. Fuck my ass. The thesis, fuck this, of today's video is that I have Genshin fatigue. I'm tired of seeing those floaty Chinese dresses, and the one game where I hope to never see them again would be ZZ, but even this game is not immune. Anyway, fuck man, call me a fucking idiot in the comments because I smeared your favorite character. I am sorry, I'm just telling you guys my opinion. If you're feeling generous, in the description you can see some links where you can donate. YouTube is not gonna pay me shit, and considering how harsh and bad my content is, I'll never have sponsors. So if you want to see more of it, help me financially. I'll shout you out or something. And so I gotta go buy Christmas presents soon, so help the dude out, will ya? Thank you guys, and have a good day.